Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers, and it ended Manchester City 2, Chelsea 0. So welcome to my match review. Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. So guys, there you have it, another defeat, but I was expecting this anyway, because I couldn't see us beating Manchester City the way that we are playing at the moment. But I'm not going to sit here and berate the players for a lack of character and a lack of fight, because today I thought, we played okay, we played decent enough, but it's just the quality now. We just haven't got that quality that Manchester City have got, and that quality showed out in the end. First half we competed. I thought we were quite brave in possession, playing the ball out from the back pretty well, most of the time. But sometimes we got caught and we had to rely on Mendy. Mendy made some great saves in the first half to keep us in it. But we had the two best chances of the half, really. The first one forward into Pulisic, who, in front of goal, he's always going to be missing sitters, and that's another sitter that he missed. And the other one fell to Lewis Hall, who should have taken his chance. Showed great composure in the way that he cut in, but if he had a little bit more power, or just knocked it instead of near post, if he went for the far post, could have done it. But it was a decent save by the goalkeeper. But yeah, in that position, he should really have scored. But I'm not taking anything away from Lewis Hall today, because he was by far the best player on the pitch for Chelsea today. He was superb, and he put all the senior pros to shame. Because if you're watching Chelsea for the first time today, and you said one player is in the first 11 and the others are like in the reserves, which one player would you choose? Would you say was in the first 11? And most people would say Lewis Hall, because he was by far the best player. Brave in possession, always taking the ball upfield, carrying the game to Manchester City. Hardly gave the ball away. But I said, had he capped his match with that chance that he missed, he'd have been a perfect match for him. And that's the second time he's played. I think he played in the FA Cup last year and he didn't let the side down. I want to see more of this guy, because this guy just looks so confident, so assured. I want to see what he can do. But second half now, Manchester City, they just stepped up a gear. They just stepped up, and you know what? It was inevitable they were going to score, because the pressure was mounting in the first 10 minutes of that half. And then, they got that free kick. But having said that, Mahrez, it wasn't a great free kick by Mahrez, and Koulibaly, don't know what he's playing at, because this guy hasn't started the season well for Chelsea. I know that it's his first season, probably getting used to the pace of the Premier League, but he needs to shape up fast, man, because it's just basics. He's got to jump for that ball. Mendy set his wall out pretty good, and all he needs to do is jump. He's static. Don't know why. That's where the wall's fall. You make yourself big. If he makes himself big, like Chalobah did in the first half with that Gundogan's free kick, then he's heading that one over the bar, and that's not going in. Talking about Chalobah, and that's why I don't think that he's a backup player more than a first team regular, because decent player, yeah, but he's got that mistake in him, and he was the one who gave away the free kick with a rash challenge. He needs to stay on his feet and just shepherd Jack Grealish away from goal. He doesn't need to dive in there. So and it's those little rash moments in this game why he's probably not seen as a main, like a first team regular, just a backup to cover for injuries. Then the second goal, again, mistake by Pulisic upfield, losing the ball in possession. And then Koulibaly, probably Chalobah was at fault for didn't react quickly enough when Jack Grealish took the shot, and Alvarez had an easy tap in for them. we could have come back again. Lewis Hall again. This time he had a shot. Could he have done a little bit better? Could he hit it a bit wider? Possibly. But it was a decent shot. And the keeper, who had a good game actually, Ortega, I think his name is, made a good save for them, you know. And then we made 4 substitutions. We kind of rallied a bit, but strange substitutions, I think, for me. And the worst substitution for me was when he took off Lewis Hall, who was brilliant, and to bring on Havertz. I didn't understand that. First of all, the game's kind of lost. He got to his 80th minute. Why not give Hutchinson a run out? Because you brought him here. Give him a run out. You know, we're not coming back from 2-0 down against Manchester City. And why take Hall off, who was our best player? You know, Pulisic was, again, just running into blind alleys, getting dispossessed really easily. He should have come off. I'd have even kept him on. I'd have kept Ziyech on ahead of Pulisic, actually. Because I thought Ziyech, especially in the second half, he was pretty decent in the second half, showing a little bit of skill, especially that one on the touchline where he set up Hall with that one, and some of his delivery I thought was okay. So I'd have kept him on and taken Pulisic off, who I thought was just not at the races today. But yes, there's some, especially the first half, some good individual performances. Zakaria, I thought, again, did okay. He played quite well. As I said, Ziyech in patches did okay. And who else? Kovacic, he's another one for me. A lot of people always rave about this guy, but he just dribbles into blind alleys, and he lost the ball a couple of times where he's just over dribbling, and he's got to use his brain a bit more, I think, in the football. You know, silky dribbler, yeah, but just doesn't. Tactical awareness for me is missing from his game. And yeah, Mendy I thought did well today as well. Distribution can still be a bit better, but I thought he had a decent enough game today. But as I said, you know, I'm not even, nowadays when we lose, I'm not ranting, I'm not upset, I'm expecting it, because especially against Man City, because Man City are miles apart from us at the moment, and you know, so this wasn't a match I was expecting to win. Anything would have been, a victory would have been a bonus, but so that's it really. No distractions anyway now. So because had we got through in this round, then we would have had to play, I think it's 3 days after coming back from the World Cup. Then that's when the next round is. At least our players get to rest, and we can try and, as they say, the old concentrate on the league thing. Yeah, concentrate on 4th place. We'll try and get into 4th place. So we've got a big game against Newcastle coming back up at the weekend, and if we know it's 4 defeats in a row, it's not looking good. Or not in a row, because we had a Champions League match in between one of our defeats, but 4 defeats out of 5, and it's and I'm just glad the World Cup is coming when it is. Players need to regroup, regain their confidence, you know. But I said today, I saw some good signs. I saw some decent things today. So I'm not going to say I'm going to knock the players. There was a few things in our game that I thought, if we can sort of work on these things, then we can come back. But you know, as I said, Manchester City are, you know, where we need to be. They kind of they are setting the standards that we need to get to. And the one last thing before I go, Bowley, Egbali, and Bernardo all in the stadium today, and I saw Bowley on his phone. I hope he's not. Is he searching for a new manager already? I don't think so. Hope not. Hopefully he's looking for new players who can improve his squad. But they didn't look too happy at the performance. But hey ho, we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I make a new video. Take care for now. Bye bye.